What's up, everybody? My name is Austin, or you may know me as Oz. I'm 20 years old, and I've been running e-com businesses since I was about 13 years old and have generated over $4 million in revenue. In the last few months, I started my peptide company that is doing $60K a month in revenue, and I'm going to show you exactly how and why I did it. So let's get straight into it. The peptide industry as a whole in the United States is worth $45 billion and is growing at about 20% every single year. Right now, as you're watching this, there are millions of Americans that are injecting peptides every single day for things like fat loss, anti-aging, muscle recovery, and skin repair. Ozempic is a company that single-handedly flipped the pharmaceutical industry as a whole upside down with just one peptide. But while everybody's out here arguing about what peptides to take, nobody is asking the one single question that matters the most, and that is who is actually supplying these customers. There's a massive gap between the demand of people that actually want these products and the amount of people actually capturing it on the supply side. And that gap is where the money is made. Like I said, my name is Austin, and in the last few months, as a student at the University of Miami, I took advantage of this opportunity and scaled my personal peptide company to be doing over $60K a month in revenue. So if you're somebody who, just like me a few months ago, is wanting to capitalize on a huge opportunity in this industry, in the next few minutes, I'm gonna explain exactly why the timing is so important right now and how this actual business model works and how you can have a fully operational peptide company in the next 90 days. Peptides are going fully mainstream and are becoming bigger than any other healthcare product in modern history. You've heard of Ozempic, everybody has. It's all over the news, all over social media. Your A-list celebrities are using it. Shit, your neighbor might be using it. And here's the thing most people don't actually know about Ozempic. Ozempic is a GLP-1 peptide, and it single-handedly blew the door wide open for the peptide industry. But Ozempic, the GLP-1, was just the beginning. We have GHK for skincare, Retta for fat loss, and BPC for muscle recovery. Alongside those, the list just keeps on growing. And every single one of these compounds is seeing a huge spike in demand because Ozempic normalized the entire category. People went from what is a peptide to what peptide should I be taking in 18 months. Joe Rogan talks about peptides, Andrew Huberman talks about peptides, every high-performing athlete, every serious entrepreneur is asking about them or taking them. These aren't your old school supplements. People are actually spending $300, $500, $800 every single month and ordering not just once, but sometimes even twice every single month and including them into their lifestyle. And with that kind of growth comes attention. Big Pharma is starting to notice and cracking down on some of the biggest companies in this space. They're pressuring them, pulling products, and making it hard for them to operate. And you know what that does? It creates a void that you're able to fill, and small business owners in the peptide industry are able to capitalize on the opportunity. Think about it. Demand is going through the roof, supply is getting squeezed at the top, and the people that are in the middle that are able to capture all of this attention are going to be the ones that are going to profit. That's the opportunity that I saw, and that's why I moved on this. This is what I'm going to show you exactly how to do. But here's what really makes this difference from any other business model out there. When somebody finds a peptide compound that actually works for them, they don't just buy once and disappear. They're constantly reordering, which creates recurring revenue for you, which again, creates exit liquidity. I have clients who have been ordering from me every single month since the first week that I launched. When you factor in lifetime value, a single customer can be worth tens of thousands of dollars. You're not selling a product, you're selling the body they want, the energy that they lost, and the best version of them that they're trying to get back. There isn't a more powerful purchase motivator that exists. It has high emotion, high conversion, and high willingness to pay. And your customers just keep on coming back. Now that's the demand side. I'm gonna show you exactly what the operating side or the supply side looks like because it's a lot more simple than you might think. The entire process starts with sourcing. You're using pharmaceutical grade suppliers. Every batch is tested and consistent, and you're using the exact suppliers that I use for my company. And when your customer gets a product that actually works because the product is good, they're going to keep on coming back, which is the foundation for your business model. And from there, you build a compliant online store. We use Lovable or WooCommerce, and in a matter of just a couple of days, you could be fully up and running and ready to take orders. This isn't some thrown together Shopify store that you find on YouTube that's going to get you banned. This is a high converting, real brand with proper compliant product pages and disclaimers that aren't going to get you into any legal trouble. Then you move on to your payment processing. And yes, this is a high risk industry, Although it is not as intimidating as it may seem, all it is just a different process to get approved, which again, we walk through step by step. After that, you list your products. Your average order value is going to be anywhere from $300 to $400. And at 55% margins, that's going to be $165 to $220 in product every single order. And then you fulfill. Every other day, for me at least, I come in, check what the orders were, I pack it, and then I ship it. That's the entire operation. And here's why the math gets very, very simple. At an average order value of $200 on the low end, all you need is 50 clients to make a 10K business. That's 50 people ordering from you. You can't do that, I don't know what to tell you. And because the Peptide business model requires ongoing use, those 50 clients that buy from you aren't just gonna disappear. You're actually compounding on them and you're never starting back from zero. So when you go from 10K, it's much easier to go from 10 to 20 to 30 to 50 and so on and so forth. And for us, I'm not running ads. I'm not posting 10 times a day. I used my personal network to connect with one person who had a good result, who connected with another person, and overall our referrals built the actual foundation of our company. And here's another thing people don't realize. When you sell peptides in this business specifically, you're selling it as a research use chemical. So you don't need to play doctor. You aren't walking people through a step-by-step how to inject yourself, right? All you're doing is shipping it to them, right? And after that, it's completely on them what they do with it. Your disclaimers on your website cover you. Your customer support is little to none, and your day-to-day business operations are maybe at most a couple hours. This is your business, your brand, your margins, and your recurring revenue. You get to choose what you want to do with it. And it runs whether you're in class, at the gym, or on vacation. Now you might be thinking, okay, who is this guy? Which is a fair question, but I'm gonna keep it short and specific for peptides. I'm not gonna go into my lab background for ecom. My dad is a former Army Ranger and Black Hawk pilot who has completely indulged in the health and supplement space, and he was actually the one who introduced peptides to me. And once he introduced it to me, I couldn't unsee the opportunity that was right in front of me. I put the hours in, I spent the money, I learned, I lost tens of thousands of dollars trying to figure out what suppliers to go to, what payment processors. I lost money, I got money held up at PayPal. And overall, I realized that the demand in this industry is worth it. It's growing at a fast rate that is unimaginable. Americans are spending billions of dollars every single year on peptides. And when I did my real research on this industry, I realized that the people on the supply side were practically nobody. And that is when I knew that this was the move for me. So I went all in, built the supplier relationships, built a ton of website templates, and connected with the payment processing companies, and overall did my due diligence. And what surprised me the most is how easy it all came together when I finally got the fundamentals down. And within a few months, I had a real business with recurring clients that were ordering every single month, and all while being in school. And look, I'm showing you because this window is closing very, very fast. The people on the supply side that actually capitalize on this opportunity are the ones that are going to win. And the people that stay back and put their hands up are the ones that are gonna lose. So I don't know which person you wanna be. So at this point, you're probably thinking, I see the opportunity, I see the numbers, and I see the potential. How do I actually get involved in this space? And that's exactly why I built PeptideOps. I took everything behind my business and built it into a 90-day program. I put every supplier relationship, every lesson I learned the hard way, and every system that I personally built. I'm not just tossing a bunch of information at you and letting you figure it out piece by piece. I'm actively actually working with you alongside your journey. Here's exactly what's inside. We start with our introduction module, where we go into the exact framework of this business model and the mindset you need when entering this space. Then we go into our brand and positioning module, where we lock in your name, your niche, your visual identity, and everything that makes your business look like a real brand from day one. Then we go into sourcing and supply chain. You get direct access to my supplier, not some random directory or some Google search. This is the actual person I personally ordered from, which is pharmaceutical grade, third-party verified, and of course, reliable. Then we go into the website and funnel module, where we talk about how to build your store, the product pages, the disclaimers, the checkout, all of it. And we have our professional, compliant, and ready to convert checkout page. Then we go into payment and banking, which is a high-risk processing like we talked about. I walk you through the step-by-step approval process until it's live on your site. And to finish it off, we have our fulfillment and operations, which is how to run the day-to-day in as little time as possible. On top of that, you get 2 group calls every single week where we answer questions, help you with whatever problems you're dealing with. And then alongside that, you're getting a one-on-one call with me every single week for the first month. Then moving on to month 2 and 3, that moves on to every other week. You also get access to a community of people that are building this alongside you. And on top of that, you get my personal phone number. If you have a question at midnight, text me. I'll probably answer because I really don't sleep. That's a plus, trust me. Here's how the timeline actually looks. Your first call is us mapping out your plan, your market, your positioning, and your 90-day roadmap. From there, you move straight into it. The first 2 weeks, you're through the modules and actively building. And by week 2, your store is live and open for business. Then shooting on to month 2 and 3, you're landing clients and hopefully building some real momentum towards your 10 to 20K goal. And then alongside that, your startup capital. That's way less than you think, I promise you. That's the main reason this opportunity is so good right now and you need to capitalize on it. That's the whole model. That's what I'm helping you build. In 6 months, the peptide space is going to be bigger than what it is today. That's not a guess. That's the actual trajectory that it is on. People are going to be continuing to order peptides every single month. The only question is whether you're going to be on the supply side when it happens. 3 months from now, you could have real recurring clients that are ordering from your business every single month, just while you're living your life, just while you're out of the gym, while you're out on vacation. Or you could be on the other side of that. We're just laying this opportunity pass you up. So here's what I want you to do right now. Below this video, there is a link to book a call with me. You're gonna answer a few quick questions. If this is the right fit, if it's not, no hard feelings at all. But if it is, I'm gonna map out your personal 90-day roadmap. We're gonna get you moving right away. You're gonna get active on our school program, see all the modules, and get straight into it. Hopefully, if this opportunity is for you what it was for me just a few months ago, you will take that next step. I hope to talk to you guys soon. Book that call. Let's go.